You can't stop the machine that's in motion. Do you idiots even have any clue how big we're going to be by 2016? You don't have that much time. You don't have that much time, you delusional fools. Only 133 teams, only 6,000 people. Really? You're dealing with millions, you scumbags. Even the CFR-run military-industrial complex doesn't stand a chance. We will reinstate constitutional government after we remove the treasonous scumbags. Everything about our founding of this constitutional republic, including our Declaration of Independence, states that once we, the people, clearly acknowledge and recognize blatant tyranny within our governmental structure, we have every right to forcibly remove it and reinstall constitutional government. And that is exactly what's going to take place. And these scumbags can't stop it. They can throw as many billions and trillions and they can sweat bullets all they want. But they will still be put down like sick animals, the treasonous scumbags that they are. Well, this is Just Wooly signing out. I'll have this linked and also this prophetic video put up 2 days before they even pass that legislation, linked as well. If you haven't seen it, you might get a kick out of that. So, remember, arm yourself, prepare yourself, recognize the enemy scumbags, and get ready to engage, because this treasonous garbage, it just cannot continue. And we, the American people, are wising up to exactly what they're doing and what we need to do to combat these scumbags. So, you guys have a good one. Take care. Hey everybody, Justin Wooly coming in. Heads up, we got some treachery afoot. According to Congress.gov, H.R. 5344, the Responsible Body Armor Protection Act, officially banning rifle plates for civilian use, apparently passed. I don't think so, because there's no support for this. You just can look on PopVox. I'll have this linked, H.R. 5344. 97% of people oppose it. And when you look at the people that are for it, they're all state-run lobbyists for, taking your guns and the rest of it. Violence policy centers, state-run. They were advocating a lot of the Dianne Feinstein bills to effectively have you disarmed. Here's the National Fraternal Order of Police. That almost sounds like something they'd have in Britannia. We don't have national police. We have sheriffs. But if you're nationalized police, you're nothing but feds at that point. So, whatever. Coalition for Peace Action? Right. You mean like leaving people disarmed so the criminal element can take over? Maybe you guys were involved in ICE letting like hundreds of thousands of convicted illegal aliens back on the streets. Were you guys running around signing petitions and passing bills in regards to fighting that? No, because you're more like the Coalition for Encouraging Violent Actions by Criminals, aren't you? By disarming law-abiding citizens. And another one, Stop Handgun Violence, another one of Dianne Feinstein's best friends. So yeah, these are all the kind of just idiots trying to pass this kind of garbage. So there you go. But even so, with all these lobby institutions, 97% oppose it. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that it passed the House, the Senate, went to the President, became law. And if so, this is the most egregious example of just complete lack of representation, and the fact that the whole place needs to get cleaned out from top to bottom from all these treasonous scumbags. So there you go. Now here's what it looks like when all these tabs aren't filled up. For instance, here, of course, a good bill. We don't see all the tabs filled up. This is House Resolution 428, and this is to declassify a whole bunch of information that would really uncover the paper trail for the treasonous scumbags that set up and orchestrated and carried out 9/11. All right, so this would effectively show who was involved, where the financial transactions took place, and all that. So this is one of those bills we got to make sure to support. And we did everything we could, including Such made a YouTube video shortly after I made a YouTube video. Resist the Tyranny made a YouTube video shortly after I made the YouTube video as well. So, for instance, here it is. Mine got 1,000 views plus, and yes, I like this one. We needed all the help we can get, so why not? I guess my own vote counts too, doesn't it? And Resist the Tyranny did his, and Such did his as well. Matter of fact, let me back up here and show you guys. Yeah, Resist the Tyranny got 756 views on his, and then Such did his. He got 61,000. You know, and of course, everybody, nobody is opposed. Everybody likes the good people trying to fight this. Look at Such. All right, yeah, everybody agrees with fighting this. You know, so you're not going to sit here and tell me that thing's going to pass. If it did, we have problems. I need to go ahead and like that right now. Resist the Tyranny. 0 dislikes on that. And then where was mine? I think I might have had one shill troll on my channel at the time that disliked it. Yep, of course, that token one shill. So out of all of these 3 posts, we have one. Let me go back. I'm going to tally it up. How many people total don't like it? See, Resist the Tyranny didn't have any. I remember that. So 1, so 56 people, 56 people out of effectively around 65,000 people roughly. All right. So yeah, absolutely. What else? I'm going to cover this separately and independently as well. But Uncle Sam, commanded by the CFR, has a little bit of coal for your stocking this Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, 2014, is when the UN Arms Trade Treaty enters into force, they say. They're not going through congressional approval. First of all, the UN has no authority over this independent sovereign nation or its Bill of Rights, its inalienable rights, natural rights to self-preservation and self-defense against tyranny. So, but they're just going to enter into force, you know, right around Christmas. Christmas Eve, in fact. So, there you go. www.un.org. Disarmament. So, there they go. Now, I noticed something here. Deadline for initial report on national implementation. That takes place on Christmas Eve of 2015. So it's hard to say if they're going to basically have the UN hordes invade in a few days on December 24th of this year, or if they're going to put this garbage on the books and see if they can go anywhere with it and harass everybody and act like they have some sort of authority to ban guns and the sale of guns and go after gun manufacturers and ammo manufacturers and whatever else. You shut down online servers that are dealing with firearms transactions, whatever. It's hard to say if they're going to do all of that shortly, and then later on when they feel like they've gotten, far enough along that then maybe they can send the UN to invade basically a year from now. or what? Or if they're just going to try and invade, murder everybody they can, and then they'll do a follow-up report on if there's any resistance fighters left in 2015. It's hard to say what exactly that means. I'm inclined to say that they're not going to just abandon their typical boil the frog approach and just go straight in for the kill, because I don't even think they're ready for that. They probably need another year. I don't think they have all the support they want from the inside. I don't think they've vetted all their Homeland Security goons to make sure that they'll fire on American citizens. Quite frankly, I don't think Department of Homeland Security's had enough range time on those no hesitation targets and the rest of it to really be effective. They're going to need a lot of practice if they're even going to have a chance, and even so, they're really not going to have a chance. So I don't know what these idiots think they're doing. They have no jurisdiction here, no authority here. Their very meddling is treasonous, and they're just talking about forcing this on you. So without the consent of Congress or any of it. And coming full circle here, I'm pretty sure that this is bullshit. Because let's take a look at all the actions here, because you can track the actions. This in regards to the body armor ban, which Congress.gov is saying passed. When you actually look at the actions, all of them, there's 4 of them. This, when it was initially introduced to the House of Representatives, referred to House Committee on Judiciary. Type of action, introduction and referral, action by House of Representatives. But then, see, all of these, it's just lingering and floating around in the House of Representatives, okay? Then, referred to House Committee on Judiciary. So, it got referred back to the House of Representatives 3 times. So, that's what you're seeing here. 3 times. And then, after it's just flying around in circles or whatever, then they send it to a subcommittee, some random subcommittees, probably a whole bunch of people that you probably didn't even vote for, or only strictly a subsection of the people we supposedly voted for, but are really just a cabal of the CFR infiltrators in the House. So it's sent to the subcommittee on crime, terrorism, homeland security. The same people bussing in all the illegal aliens and giving DHS no hesitation targets to depicting gun owners. The rest of it. And investigations and action by House Judiciary. So, in fact, it didn't really go anywhere. But they're saying that, and they don't even list the fact that it went to the Senate, let alone past the Senate. They don't list that it went to the President at all, and they don't affirm or reaffirm that it became a law. So why are they missing? See, it's all actions, including floor amendments, everything. So this is every transaction in regards to this bill is right there. So why is all the actions they needed to actually make it become law not showing up? But they just decide on their little tracker here to just, we'll go ahead and click this one, click that one, click that one, click that one. Yeah, it's a law. Don't worry about that. We're only just going to take away your ability to survive the UN invasion they've got planned. The one like right here where they're planning on enforcing this arms trade treaty, where they're going to put you in a massive database and call in the UN to invade and murder you and steal your guns. So the CFR has a power monopoly and won't have any trouble from any resistors of their treasonous tyranny. Yeah, exactly. So, everybody needs to be really wise to all this stuff. Get ready to take out some blue helmet scumbags. Here's what they're gonna look like, right? That's all that's left of them. Welcome to America, bitches. Oh yeah, you know it. Well, you guys have a good one. Take care.
suspected it could well
Oh, there we
happen,
go.
but
Back to
I
the
guess
false
once
flag
it does
crisis
happen, and
actors.
from a personal